Before we draw a close on tonight's show, I want to go back to the Ghost gig last Sunday night. And post-gig, I was queuing for some merch because it seemed a bit quieter then. And you do get talking to a lot of people, as we did with Flo and Cherry, who were in the exclusive lounge. And I'll tell you what, once you've gone exclusive, you can't go back from that now, seeing the queues of people. It was such a privilege to be inside, having a nice drink before the gig, I have to say. But anyway, after the gig, I was in the queue and I got talking to the people in front of me, and it turns out that they formed a bit of a band during lockdown, and a lot of their music is available by Bandcamp and iTunes and probably other streaming download services as well, like Spotify, etc, etc. The band are called Disingenuous, and it was quite a bit of a hurried conversation, because you know what it's like, you just finished a gig and you want to get back to the hotel, don't you? And I was chatting away and I said, oh, I'll perhaps play one of your tunes, I'll check you out. Now the quality isn't that brilliant, I have to say, but then they are a band on a budget, and we know how much it costs to make music these days. It is not cheap, but get in with the tunes and then you'll get picked up, because they are starting to get noticed by the industry. That's kind of how it works, and the early tracks that they are releasing might well go on to be bangers in the future. Remember where you heard them first. Excited? You should be. So this is the Disingenuous. They hail from Llanelli. Have I pronounced that correctly? They're from South Wales. That's probably easier to pronounce, isn't it? But yeah, this is a track of theirs. This is called Jealousy. Disingenuous. There you go. Excited? You should be. I reckon if that track received great production, a big production, that could be a belter of a tune. Remember where you heard them first, the Disingenuous, and I wish them all the best. They've got a bit of a website as well. If you just Google them, I think it's on the WordPress, if you just put in the Disingenuous.